So I'm going to give everybody a little chemistry lesson that's grounded in Dr. Hunter Patch Adams, but it's also uh, something that the special forces have known and their doctors and scientists have known for decades, probably even before Patch Adams was famous. And that is um, special forces. You can be in the middle of hell, but if you're not having a good time, you're doing something wrong. Now everybody's going, wait, what? If you're in hell, how are you having a good time? Well, it's about resistance training. You get all this shit coming at you. You're in the middle of a war, and make no mistake, we are in the middle of a fucking civil war. The Civil War never ended. The Confederates turned into the Klan, or what we now call Zionists, white supremacists, Nazis, call them what you want, and they're running our damn government. And they've turned hospitals into the new ovens, right along with homeless shelters and all the social services, including police. There's no separation between Wall Street and our government services because they're all either oligarchs, CEOs, or administrators of some Wall Street corporation or LLC, or they're stockholders. So Wall Street gets to govern itself. It gets to make the laws that it's a huge conflict of interest because they're ultimately making laws, criminal, civil, and otherwise. Citizens United was created by the ongoing criminal enterprise, and it was passed by SCOTUS and Congress and POTUS to serve their own interests. They all violated their oath. That legislation is it's not about repealing it. They need to go to prison for ever having written it, and everybody who voted for it and went along with it and profited from it needs to be on death row, their assets seized. I don't care if they're Supreme Court justices, they can't be prosecuted because they have a right to their opinion. No, the fuck they don't. Stop letting the criminals make the damn rules. But anyway, special forces, we're in this civil war. I'm Native American, I'm LGBT, I'm autistic, with a gifted mind that they want to exploit and have exploited, and then not pay me. So what I have to do, that camp, I was able to, all special forces, they find a distraction, or any military. That's why you see a lot of military overseas. They've got cats, they'll rescue a cat or a dog, a stray dog. They'll rescue animals. They'll rescue kids. They do that to keep their humanity. Or they make, they're artists. Dad always carved those little chains out of wood, and each link had a little ball inside of it. That's one of the things he did. Now, in some cases, they use porn. I don't, but they did. Back in the day, the pinup girls were how you manufactured feel-good hormones. For one thing, it helps you heal, especially if you're injured in the field and you don't have access to a full-blown hospital. It also keeps up your morale. And as smart as I am, if I'm overwhelmed because I'm absolutely livid that I'm not able to take care of my raccoons, especially after they were injected with a damn bioweapon. And before that, they just outright poisoned them. Poisoned 3 nursing mothers, so all the babies died, starved to death, 30 feet in the air where I couldn't get to them. and nobody from my team. They probably did that shit, hoping the vets and wildlife rehabbers that are advising me would come out there and expose themselves. And in the interim, they blamed it on me. It was false flag. They did it and tried to blame me for it, and Oonsday was part of that shit. He was grooming everybody with that bullshit about, oh, you shouldn't deworm them, you could poison them. Dewormer is non-toxic. It would cost too much money, as much as it would take to even make them a little bit sick from an overdose. The amount of money it would cost, nobody would do that. And they're not going to get sick from getting one extra dose. Matter of fact, if you read the instructions on horse dewormer, it has the weight things on the plunger. It'll say 250 pounds, 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 500 pounds. But when you read the instructions, if they're severely infested, they'll tell you to give the whole damn thing. If you've got a 500-pound animal that's severely infested, you give them the whole dose that would normally treat a full-grown 1,200 or 1,500-pound horse. So their own instructions on that dewormer says you can give a severely infested animal 2 or 3 times what its weight would normally require for severe infestation. So miss me with so right there, Merck, the pharmaceutical company's already called bullshit on Oonsday right there, even though he works for them. But we're talking about idiots here who tell on themselves all day long. Look at what they're doing. Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio admitted that we're at war now on behalf of Israel. They've contradicted themselves and told on themselves and told on each other repeatedly. And that's what they do. They're fucking idiots. But anyway, I can't be with my animals. So not only do I not have that source of dopamine, I actually have a whole lot of negative hormones going, because every time I see one of these little motherfucking piece of shit snitches that are part of that, oh, now I'm really pissed. So I'm in wrath. And that's not where I need to be. I need to be calm, cool, collected, and enjoying myself and feeling good so I can play with these motherfuckers and fuck with them. And get them to roll on each kid. So when you let them close that camp down and no trespass me, you kind of fucked yourselves. I mean, I'm going to do the best I can with what I got, but my performance isn't going to be anywhere near what it would be if I were able to go out there and relax, clear my head, rest properly, get the fuck out of renal failure. I've been in renal failure for 3 weeks. I'm in so much pain on both sides. It hurts when I'm laying on my cot, it hurts to sit up because I have to use those back muscles to pull myself up. So that's not helping. So I found where I can get personalized stickers. I can order custom stickers, custom t-shirt. I can order a pair of shorts with one of my raccoons' pictures on it. I'm going to do it because it will help me. And basically, those custom clothes cost less than what I would get just a plain old pair of shorts out at Walmart's going to cost me $12, $13. I can get a custom pair of moisture wicking gym shorts with a custom photo on it for $6, $7. Custom moisture wicking t-shirt, $6, $7. Hat, $6, $7. A little like a little, not coin purse, but a little uh, Molly pack for my earbuds with a custom photo on it, a few bucks. And I'm going to get some with Michaela's photo on it too, because she's with me. I don't know how to explain it. She's here in spirit. She's a medicine woman. I'm a medicine woman. I don't know how it works. It's creator. That's great spirit stuff. There's no way to put it in words. She's around. She's with her daughter too. That's why when you watch the videos and Ethan's putting on all his theatrics in his